Let's discuss. Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another reaction video, and today I'm going to be checking out a track from the band Consvmer. This is a band that I was sent last year by Out of Line Music with their track Selbsjustiz, I think is how you say that, and I really dug their sound. Just a heavy band. They have an album coming up on February 18th of this year, so this track is taken from that. It's called Weltbild, I believe. Just a really awesome, heavy sounding band, so stoked to check out something new from them. I will link the video I'll be reacting to, as well as all of their social medias and such, in the description of this video. But other than that, I'm going to stop talking and we're going to get straight into it. Consvmer, Weltbild, let's discuss. Just as filthy as I had been expecting it to be. The intro with those vocals, I like that touch. It doesn't just kind of explode straight into that heaviness. It sets a different sort of vibe that I don't know that was necessarily touched on too much going forward, but I really like what it adds in contrast to the rest of the song just being absolutely brutal. The vocals match up to that. When they were low, they were real low, so really brutal vocals. The bass after that first vocal drop was everything. I love that sound. It's got a few parts throughout the entire track where the bass is really shining through there, so I've been listening to a few tracks today and all of them seem to have that quality in different forms. I'm loving that. The progression in that riff in that first part too, after it drops on it's like I can't remember what sort of vocal drop it is, but then it like switches up the riff and like just the progression there, chaos. And then it switched up again. I went back after and got a timestamp, 116, the bass that was present there too. It's got that nice little instrumental part there as well. just everything in the instrumentals there. The vocals throughout the entire track. When I say instrumentals, I don't mean that I dislike the vocals in any part. I feel like consistently the vocals were slamming, and it went lower than I had expected it to a number of times. So beyond that, after it drops even further past that 116 part, it kind of gets this different sort of sound, though still pissed. The little gallop kind of in the riff, and it really adds a lot to all of the instrumentals. And beyond that, it's a short track, but it's really heavy. They've got an album coming out in, I've already mentioned, February 18th. That is called Obsession. One other thing I wanted to touch on was, as it was outroing, it had a little bit of ambience in that the instrumental part and the final bit of the song that sort of carried over after the instrumentals ended. I love that because it's not a necessary detail, but it does add a lot, and it's something I noticed on my first listen, and I don't know, I just like that, I dig that. So again, album coming, I will link all of their social media, if there are pre-orders, that sort of stuff, it will all be in the description. They've been putting out some short, heavy bangers from everything I know about Consvmer, so I really like what they're doing. It's for that heavy sort of, like, impressive with how low certain parts go or how heavy it gets. Just a brutal band, I would say, on the workout playlist for sure. So let me know what you thought in the comments. Again, all their social media and stuff in the description. Other than that, you can also find my link tree, which will have my socials, my Instagram, where I post vinyl, merch, sweatshirts, flags, all of my merch. I usually post 1 or 2 merch posts a week, and then something else like shows, or if I don't have anything like that, more merch. Then Friday, I post a chart of what I've listened to the most every week. I post the top 25 singles, EPs, albums. It just depends on what I've been listening to the most that week. So I do that every week. If that interests you at all, my handle on there is the same as my YouTube channel. It is Rachel Reacts, and I will also have it in that link tree in the description if you have any interest in following me. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.